been this. I like watching this hero though. Yes. Catapult's still up here, and Frost Ogre coming in.
Yeah, with the Catapult and a Shield Rune, Copy's going to go and gank top lane, but it will leave the mid lane quite exposed. As long as they get this kill on Skeeter, though, could all be worth it, and they will easily be able to run him down. That is your first blood at 6.5 minutes in.
Mid tower, and you go back there as mid, and you get ganked 3 times, and nobody can help you, and it's completely over.
So much farm in the side lanes nowadays. Crit, Cask will try and finish him off, but he does manage to get a quick turnaround and lives as a result. They kill Lelis, and Yuma is in big time trouble. He has a way for him to get up the high ground here, but Malrine is likely to chase after him.
Goo wearing off, lost the stacks.
Did lose the stacks, slowed down again though. And if they could still get the power rune for their efforts as well, Copy is going to get stunned up. The haste rune snatched by Snake King, and Copy is going to have to use the remainder of his mana just to try and stay alive, and I'm not even convinced it's going to work because the mid tower is gone. Wait, support's coming in to help him out. Copy, not sure what he's doing with the last bit of resources he has. The Dawnbreaker is coming in. That's why he was willing to turn around. It's not just the 2 supports, it's the offlaner as well. That global gank presence, and now he's going to use the last bit of his mana to try and kill Malrine, but it goes wrong. Skeeter is joined in this fight as well. Falcons making sure to even out the numbers with a rotation from Skeeter. He takes a bit of damage here, but he is so tanky.
For your heroes over the course of those long fights, as the Shadow Shaman continues to find victims.
Ooh, loses track of Fly there for a second. Now that he's slowed down, doesn't even need Crit to get the shackles on him.
The farm aggressively.
Yeah. And it could have ended up breaking a smoke, but instead, Nouns opted to go the other direction and will catch the Lina. Though the Dawnbreaker ultimate is going to be off the mark. They don't get the stun there. He turns around, throws what damage he has onto the Dawnbreaker, but ultimately, they do manage to get that kill on Lina. 3 to
He's doing a little scouting. Might be thinking about planting some obs, looking for that 14-minute Wisdom Rune, if nothing else happens.
Crit's going to TP into the mid lane because they have a Yule Scepter and have caught Copy unawares.
Could not get the LSA dodge with that Illusion Rune. Actually would have not enough to take the Bristle down, but if you find a Shadow Shaman or Slain, and it is going to give the vision for this move to come through. They really want this Bristle, and they really want that 14-minute Wisdom Rune.
Dawnbreaker ultimate is going to come in once again. Doesn't land on the stun. Crit's going to get off some disables. He is going to be targeted, though. Storm Spirit cuts in to finish off Crit. He's going to fall as soon as that foul goes away. Now Lelis is trying to get out of the wards while Snake King is met with a high ground from Fly, but it looked good until it didn't. Malrine comes in with an LSA, blows up that support pretty easy. Man, this chance is going to be pretty effective, at least against the Sven, right?
It's annoying for the Sven. I don't know how much he helps your Bristleback or Lina problem. That's a big question mark. But obviously, this offlaner can't solve everything here. As Lewis will bite the bullet to...
Yeah, he brought his own dust. Meanwhile, the Dawnbreaker ultimate has to be used to help bail out Copy. He was going for a regen rune, but he didn't get up the hill, so he is dead, isolated against his Shadow Shaman. Never a fun place to be.
Man, Falcons just bring everybody these runes. I don't... 70% win rate on the Bristle. Doing pretty well. And Malrine finds Yuma with a...
Yeah. I think you might be right about that. They had 3 kills, so they've gotten 1 since then.
Okay, they're just going to drop the house on Snake King.
I mean, they've been struggling so hard to get these...
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
See, the couriers are... They're not coming out to the heroes anymore. They're staying inside the base. Lelis, they knew he was around. They knew he was hunting the couriers, which that one had a blink dagger. Skeeter uses it to great effect to kill Lelis. And Copy's having to run away from her Bristleback, not the...
Do not have enough spells to throw at this guy right now. Take him down twice. He would really have to overextend. And meanwhile...
Hey, the upside, Fly still has his Gree.
Yeah.
So the gold builds up.
He needs it. Oh, they got the chain stun.
They've got so many disables, man. They don't really lack for damage or disables against this Morphling.
Man, this map.
Copy has found a Mar pretty deep on their side of the map, so they're going to try and punish him here. They'll take away that Aegis.
can you stick around here? You have no mana on Storm.
Yeah, I mean, they do have maxed out Maledict and Witch Doctor ultimate, and they still just do not feel confident enough to take that fight. But if they try and run away, it may end up worse for them as a result, because Amar has his shard. Nice cask. Gets the two of them together, so it actually may just save his life. The shard.
If the enemies, then you're good. And that's mostly been the case. Gunner will at least finish that Ags.
There goes that shard. Oh my god, that was so much heal. That is just nasty, man. Okay, immediately the Dawnbreaker ultimate is used as Skeeter makes his initiation, so it ruins that one, and Skeeter is actually having a hard time despite the BKB. The physical damage that Yuma and Copy brought to it was good enough, and they're still gonna chase down Snake King as the track was still on him. Now they can look at Amar next. He does have Bloodstone. This is dangerous move to chase into a Bristleback, and Nouns knows the power of this hero. They are not going to take him lightly.
Mention that, absolutely. But if they play together, the formation's pretty strong, and they find Maureen.
Perfect catch. And the heals can't save you because Dawnbreaker can just hold on to that ultimate thanks to the Aghanim Scepter. Extend that duration a little bit longer.
Exactly what they were looking for.
Massive pickup. That is a kill worth almost 1,200 gold.
Yuma getting run down.
I think he's probably going to be fine here. In fact, he's going to run to the dire side of the map because that's where his team is.
Everybody collapsing here.
They're going to go straight for crit. Now he immediately foul plays thanks to the cluster cluck and gets rid of the track, caused a little bit of confusion. Starshik just gets two-shot.
See you later. As everybody running for the hills.
Taking the team fight, 5 versus 4. There's no Maureen. I thought it was going to be good for over a bit if they could get their hands on an Aegis. Leolis is currently scouting things out. Remember, they have the Dawnbreaker, can join in on this as well. The Maledict on Amar. He has to play a little bit careful. Okay. There's that burst damage. Flame Cloak activated, and a Laguna Blade that just one-shots the bounty.
So Sven up there. Sven with a jump.
They know where Maureen is again, I think. Leolis is going to spot this at least. Maybe they could go for crit. Drop everything they have on him. There's going to be that foul play that happens, but AoE damage. Gunner makes it pretty clear.
It's kind of annoying he dispels the track every time with that, though. I mean, you'll take it.
Meanwhile, looks like Fly's in a bit of trouble. He did get the Maledict, and he does have the shard as well, so he can protect himself. Amar, he's playing pretty aggro because he's got 3 lives. He's got Bloodstone and Aegis. I don't think you want to challenge him unless you bring every hero to the table, and all of this is doing is setting up Skeeter for success. You slow down the hero enough, and Skeeter will come in with his Crystallis, soon to be Daedalus. He's going to be two-shotting heroes around the map.
You just can't get... Maybe Parasma on the Storm plus that Condom Morphling gives you a lot more burst damage. Is this enough? Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's easily enough.
Oh, yeah.
There is no question. He also just got the level 20 talent, so that Laguna Blade is going to be up every pickoff, every team fight.
It's just too easy to play this map right now for Maureen. He had a few early deaths. Now he's just running around in the Shadow Blade. There's not enough vision to scout him out.
Once again, Fly has to use the shard to try and protect himself, and it's coming back into the same situation.
Once. Gem on him means you can't approach this guy and set anything up, and he's protecting the team as well.
And like the slow defenses don't really work to your favor. Like trying to poke at him, he pokes right back, right? He starts getting goo stacks up on you.
Okay.
It's a fun little play every single time. One shot, they're gonna try and finish off this Aegis, okay.
Can you set anything up off this?
I really don't think you can.
I feel so bad, man. Got the green light. I mean, what else can you get items-wise to help you break the Bristle front line? More stuns, I'd say, if you can chain stun him. That's another issue in this lineup. You just don't have chain stun potential on this Bristle, so you can't prevent him getting BKB Ag's Bloodstone off.
Dude, Leolis ran into Lego. They could have found Skeeter there.
Only might find crit in the rush pit, waiting for this spawn. Yeah, he's gonna run right in. Look at that.
Oh no, he blinks over, but they had the track on him, so they saw where he went. Now he's gonna do the cluster cluck on himself, dispelling off that track. He'll still be caught and killed as long as they get that final shot in. Now Falcons are willing to take the 4 versus 5. Skeeter goes in Dawnbreaker ultimate immediately is the response. He popped God's Strength, but he didn't pop BKB. Falcons, there's still plenty of strength left in the table here. Amar, he's going to focus some attention on himself, start stacking up some goo, get some quill stacks. Force Fly to use his... Oh, there's Go Skeeter. They jump in, and with Maureen, it is easy to bring down Copy. Again, the Bristleback gets all the attention, giving free reign for Maureen and Skeeter to make their jump when they see the opportunity.
Second Dawnbreaker pops the ult and nothing dies. That teamfight's just over. You have gonna ban it next game.
I think so too, Avery.
It's a bold prediction. I know it seems unlikely, but
Damage is just so pathetic, man. He does like one round of quills and undoes, you know, the 1,000 damage they tried to throw at him, which
they have another break on this Morph lane. They're going to try it again.
Yep, there's the break. Dawnbreaker ultimate. They managed to get him out of the AoE. He has to keep the ultimate going for fear of Skeeter. Skeeter's going to turn around, challenge Dawnbreaker, and yeah, he's chopping him up pretty easy. They do manage to get the control on the Morph lane. Copy can't stop it in time. He just doesn't do enough damage. These heroes are all too tanky. Even the supports are going to live on a quarter of HP.
Yeah, and that'll be all she wrote for this one. I mean, this lineup for Nouns did not get nearly enough momentum in that early mid game for what it needed to run this game over. Falcons just dodged a lot of the bounty hunter action. They just farmed the ancients. Nobody Slark makes sense though.
Brain.
Because you want to.
Probably not.
Is it that bad? Because that first blood is still on the table. I do not think Yuma expects this.
Oh yeah, Amar's drawn him in. Hit him with a whirling death.
He looks
got a
done.
triple raise, and all of a sudden, from behind, Skeeter and Snake King both showing up. First
TPs.
blood at 7 minutes into Skeeter.
The TPs come out and they're not in time, and I think Flies got canceled here.
They actually
Maureen.
brought all 5 heroes to this side of the map because Maureen rotates up there to help get the kill on Fly as well. So
Oh, that's Bruce hitting 4.
jumping onto the Shadow Fiend again. He's in trouble. Fly once again will TP to try and bail out his Shadow Fiend. This time it works for him, but it costs them elsewhere, where they lose the other support in Laylas to the mid lane of Maureen and Snake King.
This is getting spooky. You are giving Falcons a lot of early game momentum.
Got the lasso, pulls him into the epicenter. The momentum continues. I said 2K at 10 minutes. Well, it's 3.
So that's your playmaking.
Yeah, this is your opportunity to turn around the game. You can get the skewer, you know, pull back into an SF Requiem or into a Razor with Eye of the Storm and the Link. You're going to see it put to use here on Snake King, though you can see Snake King's going to link him right back.
Yeah, that was a
Do with it. Copy's like, who used the smoke? I think it was a courier smoke. Or he already went invis and popped out of the smoke. Either way, he's not getting it. With the rest of his team is Gunners getting another death here. See, skewers Amar and Maureen close enough that maybe Fly's in danger as well. He has to repel TP out.
Toward mid. Like, look at this Radiant Obs.
Yeah. And now you're walking into Skeeter, who has a helping hand in crit. No, he doesn't get off the Requiem. Maureen was there in time.
You got to feel for Yuma this game. He has been hounded. Oh, yeah.
You're a pro player. What do you talk about with your team?
Any play you can make and where you can make it.
Well, this is going to be the play that they can make and can get. Crits.
When you only have one guy who can do something, it's pretty easy for the enemy to keep track of him.
And his
TPL,
something is with some abilities that aren't the easiest to land. And in the case of RP, very high cooldown.
Yeah.
And there's Smoke Gank. Oh, doesn't work out. Hurricane Pike from Yuma. Quick reaction there. Stops Crit from being able to get a lasso.
Trying to defend the 21-minute wisdom.
Okay, they pull him into the tier 2. He still has an Aghanim Scepter, though.
Man.
Oh my god, he's doing so much damage. What do you even do here? Gunner's trying to hit an RP somewhere out of this. They hit the Requiem on top of it.
Almost got
but they
Skeeter.
had the Slark save Skeeter. He gets burned out by the plasma field. Okay, they got something out of this, and now Copy's chasing after Amar, though the lasso runs a bit of interference there for Amar. Amar throws out a chakram, trying to finish off Yuma. That's not enough. Malrain pounces in, and Amar gets it with a triple kill. He doesn't even die to the death, the Requiem. Copy is run out of his BKB, so the magic damage is peppering at him every which way, and it's gonna be the sticky napalm.
As Falcons, they know this is happening, but they're slow to contest.
They come out swinging, though. Fly is already dead. TP's away from now. Oh, no, they caught the lasso on Copy. He BKB TP'd. He did it as defensively as he could, put himself in the corner of the pin. It still wasn't enough.
Was that a slow TP, or I don't know where he went? It seemed like it was a long time.
Yeah.
Well, then he becomes the ultimate boss.
Well, to find out whether or not he becomes the ultimate boss, follow the channel. Just in case you get away from it somehow and need to find your way back.
As Skeeter is going to find a lot of stacks here. He is feasting off the supports right now.
Stacks on stacks on stacks. How many is he up to now? He's got 5 permanent stacks of agility.
They gave him the gem too, so this Sark is just running around killing all your vision.
To be kind of 5-manned around each other. That'll need detection, particularly for the next 4 minutes when it's nighttime. Skeeter's pouncing forward with his Aghanim Scepter. Finds Fly. Does get skewered back into the tier 3 and RP'd immediately. Now he got off his ultimate. That's only going to last so long. Lelis immediately chains that with another punch. They do manage to get Skeeter. A big pick off that goes the way of Nouns. And this time around, it doesn't feel like they're going to lose the team fight immediately afterwards. Amar is still heavily in their face. Never mind. Malrain is here. Hits Gunner with the Burrow Strike. That's enough to kill him. And Yuma, they're saving Yuma for last at this point. They know he got the Aegis.
He got the gem. Operation Gem Rescue successful. Operation Yuma Rescue unsuccessful.